basically just got to get through it.
Is that inspirational?
It was more of a training song.
Right.
It was the words for me, but then quite nice when they play it along the route.
How's it go?
I'm not doing it. My kids are saying, please don't do it.
Not one I'm that familiar with. I think I know a couple of Daniel Bedingfield songs. I need reminded. Anyway. Because I'm too old to have been one of those who ran with headphones. I would have had to have had one of those massive kind of.
I never ran with headphones. I'm talking in the car to try. No, never ran with headphones. Only on the treadmill if I really had to run on the treadmill.
Okay.
Not outside. You need to be aware of what's going on around you. And for the first time, we see Salpeter a little bit to the front. Maybe she's decided she doesn't want it to slow too much. She doesn't want that group behind to catch back up to them.
Yeah, I think, while we were chatting earlier about the group, we were talking about Sarah Hall in that group, you saw Lorna just edge to this lead group, just probably thinking, I don't want this to drop too much, I'm enjoying this, there's a good pace, I'm liking what's happening here. So, 3:34 has been improved a little bit, 3:25 for the kilometre they've just completed. So, the end of the lap approaching. 14 kilometres, divided very nicely, or just over 14 kilometres into the 3 laps.
Pretty much exactly. So around about, they reckon 100. Which they're going to run away under the Finch Arch in just a little bit. So that is that 42 kilometres, 195 metres.
So 3:21, just picking up again from that 3:34, 3:25, then 3:21. And you're right, Paula, there's that little bit extra that the marathon. It's never a distance I would do it in miles or kilometres. It's not easily divisible. It's that little bit extra over 42k. But they know that that's one lap completed in this chasing group with the 3 Americans and with Jess Piasecki of Great Britain in. Are still within contact of that lead group. The lead group set off at world record pace, women's only world record pace. '18th place. She had been running with Matsuda earlier on, the only Japanese athlete still running today after the withdrawal of Nia overnight. Certainly didn't start this morning, which is a shame. Now again, at the start of this lap, Paula, all of a sudden it looks as though the sun is glaring into the camera there, but Korea is really putting a foot down here. Is it just because it's a feed station?
Wait a minute, what did you just do then? You put your hand up to shade the sun off
yeah,
the camera.
I know.
Yeah, Korea has absolutely got orders here, I think, from the master in that group, Shepard Gated. She seems to be telling them what to do. Okay, now let's go roll again with the pace. And as I said before, there is a pull into the end of the loop, and the start of the loop is quite a nice roll downhill, gently downhill section on nice surface as well. And so I think the plan is to surge this a little bit, to push on, and then to drop back a bit. And look, that's just nasty.
Let me just have a little look. 3 cinnamon buns this morning have arrived. Unbelievable. Actually, you didn't know, but there's a little thing over here with 3 half croissants, which I was keeping. I haven't told you about them because these have been delivered to us. A former colleague of ours.
I think many of them. Well, look, someone asked me this yesterday. So you'd usually get up. I would get up about 3 hours.
Did you ever race that early?
The earliest that I raced as I remember, was just after 7 o'clock start for Chicago Marathon, and I was up at 3:30. So that would have meant that I would have been up very early this morning.
So you felt as though you
for
had
this
to
race.
have something 3 hours before?
Yeah, I think the fueling at that point was more important to me than sleep. I very much took the view that you build up the sleep and stockpile it in the week or so, a couple of weeks leading into the race. Make sure that you're very well rested. And then the night before the race, doesn't really matter whether you sleep well or not, you're going to get up and you're going to be ready to race because this is it, race day. But if you haven't got enough fuel in you, then you're going to hit problems. So it was important for me to have a good breakfast 3 hours or so before I would start to warm up, to make sure that it got well stocked into my body and able to be used as much as possible in the race, and then keep sipping on a carbohydrate drink as well right up to the race, and then of course during the race every 5 kilometres that would be in the bottle, and I would make my bottles stronger as the race went on. So my 40k drink is really good. If I tried to drink that any other time, way too sweet and sugary, but